Since 2019, Paradoxum has added a lot of things to the game. Some are good, some are questionable. But as a matter of fact, a lot of the content was added. However, like with most games, some content unfortunately could not see the light of the day, and instead was dead by daylight. So today, I'm going to show some of that content. This game had a lot of towers scrapped. Still less than Forsaken skins. Back in 2020, when Paradoxum still cared about their players' opinions, Biwa made a poll asking what tower should be released next. One of these towers was Q-Gunner. It was most likely a reference to Bloons Tower Defense Q-Gunner. I would love to say a lot about it, but unfortunately it was a poll and was never added to the mind as a lost media. And then Q-Gunner happened. The pro TDS copy TDS. Another tower you could see here was Army Camp. It was the PO as well, but it was most likely an early version of F Camp. Next is Gold Mine that came out from the PO that was even earlier. It was supposed to be a farm side grade, where it would make money over time instead of per wave. It's easy to see why it was removed. It is too similar to its older brother, and players would like to abuse the fuck out of it by starting the west for as long as possible on purpose. Therefore you might say that Gold Mine was forsaken. There was also another miner. The Void Miner. It was given to some developers back in the day and was assumed to do something with hidden way. From its concept we could see that it would mine corruption, but no one knows what it did. Mayhaps it would make the world purple and start spawning giant worms all over the place. Alongside with towers there were also golden skins scrapped. Two to be exact, the first one was Golden Gladiator, was leaked back in 2019 and was never mentioned ever again since then, probably because it's an event tower. Would be a nice tower for the Gladiator run patch, but unfortunately I don't think Biwum remembers promising a reward for it. The second one was Golden Ranger. You could remember it being an artwork, but the dev stated that it would come out for real. Never happened either, most likely because Ranger is already tough on its own. The Vault Tower was a feature planned to replace Golden Towers. Basically, instead of getting boring as stat changes, you will get a whole new tower that would likely have similarities with original tower but with some changes. In other words, Golden Towers from TDX. It's unknown how you would obtain them, but from weeks back before the overhaul update, which was the update Evolved Towers was supposed to release, and they would have costed gems. Unfortunately, Evolved Towers were not released up till today. The developer said that they are not scrapped 3 years ago. So might as well pull the plug at the course of death of death. Okay, let's say they get eventually released. You buy them after grinding for 6 or 7 days, and want to take a really close look at them in 3D. Well, this scene was this back and picker of TDS aka Frost Invasion update, and it seemingly was supposed to replace inventory. There was also an Armory in the lobby as a physical building that didn't work and has never worked since then. In this menu, you could see all your towers and skins in 3D. You could rotate them, zoom in on them, and that's it. It would be a really cool feature in my opinion, even so it would attract some questionable decisions. This feature also leaked an early version of logbooks, tags and consumables. Now, there's a chance that spectating towers feature will return, considering tags, zombies and items eventually got released in their own updates. This is especially true considering how detailed the towers and skins are in modern TDS. Did you know that there was supposed to be an actual Christmas event instead of transforming into Frost Invasion? Back at Christmas 2020, people posted a message celebrating it. I was also providing a sneak peek on the upcoming winter event. Here we could see Frostbeard with bursty enemies at the never seen before map. There was also a leak for Sledger, so he posted it and then happened, you know what. A couple of days later, in the progress field there were posted leaks of a party system as well as Xmas 20 lobby. This was the first and last instance of us ever seeing this lobby. So much wasted potential. Thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe and also use the hype feature that apparently is supposed to help small channels like me.